Hello everyone, what's up? Pretty much Telfatine here with another video review. Today I'm reviewing LEGO BIONICLE set number 71309, Onua, the Uniter of Earth. RIP BIONICLE, again. I'm recording this in early August of 2016. As of July 29th, 2016, LEGO has once again canceled BIONICLE. So, this is another video in my ongoing series of trying to review acquiring and reviewing every set released during BIONICLE Generation 2. So today I'm working on Onua, the Uniter of Earth. But before we take a look at him, let's take a quick look at the box. So it says LEGO BIONICLE on it. There's the massive control. He was $20 at Kmart. And so then here's Onua, looking really nice. You got Terak, the creature of Earth, in the background, some shadow traps. Each set sold separately. Here you got his stud launcher being shown off. There's his golden mask Beauty. It's ages 8 to 14. Of course, that's just a suggestion. They have to put that on there. It's 71309. There's 143 pieces, and it's a building toy in many languages. There's the set name. Then on the back, you've got the fact that you can pop off the mask via the eye stalk, showing off how the stud launcher works. And of course, there's the waist swivel. So you can combine Onua with Terak, the creature of Earth, to create their Unity mode, which looks really awesome. So then here is the little comic that's included on the back. Umurak the Destroyer is being all... Umurak the Hunter is being all evil. Terak comes in, is being harassed by shadow traps. Onua comes in, claims his golden mask of Unity. Terak and Onua form up and then start to beat up Umurak the Destroyer. Again, the Hunter. Sorry, the Destroyer is the second version of Umurak released in the summer wave of 2016, so that's why I'm confused. So that's pretty much it for the box. And so then here we have Onua. I really like Onua this time around. One of the things I find, and I liked him last time too, one of the things I find interesting about him is his gigantic feet. I mean, just look at these suckers. They're huge. And I don't know if have we seen these feet before? Were they included in Hero Factory? Because these feet just seem new to me. These feet just seem like that they're a completely new mold to me. So that's kind of something interesting about Onua. He's got these kind of shell pieces like all the Toa from 2016 do, except these are just kind of gold with clear on them. The box makes them look like they've got a purpley tinge to them, if you can see that there. But there's no purpley tinge on the actual piece. It's just kind of clear. Now, it may be that on the box they're supposed to be clear as well, but then of course there's these translucent leg pieces here that kind of may give it its purpliness. So that could be that. One cool thing about Onua is that he has his Nuva symbol for Earth on his chest piece there. That's really cool. And then here is his waist swivel. Something cool about the waist swivel with Onua is that it feels really heavy, and that's due to the fact of his hammer. So, you know, whoa, I actually started to pull the piece out there. It's coming apart on me. I guess that tells you how, because I was about to say, is that it takes a little more pulling power to get him over this way, but then he swings really nice, so it feels like he's swinging a hammer at something, so that's really cool. The only thing is that with the hammer, he gets a little front heavy, so he does tend to lean forward a bit, which isn't that great. He comes included with some extra studs for his stud launcher, and I really like the way the stud launcher works this year. So he's got this kind of drill hammer thing, but then you flip it, and then there is the stud shooter. So how you fire up the stud shooter is that it works just like every other stud shooter, is that you turn whatever bit you use to turn it. So for this year, the mechanism to fire it is put into the drill. So then, and then there we go. All shots fired. So let's see here. Here we have the 6 studs and the base plate. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where'd it go? Fell on the floor. There we go. and 6. There we go. All right, so that's how and I really like how the stud shooter works, and you can turn it whichever way you wish. So he can have drill facing forward, or he can have stud shooter facing forward, whichever way you wish. So one thing about Onua is that he got kind of a height upgrade this year. So let's bring in Onua Master of Earth from 2015, and you can see what I mean. He is much taller than he was last year. And I think that's part in fact to the fact that all the Toa have the waist. They have the waist gear function this year. So excuse me. So the nice thing about all the Toa this year is that they are basically all the same height. So that's really cool. So let's go ahead and pop off Onua's mask here. One nice thing about is that with these masks from this year is that they're kind of encapsulating designs from before, and I know that it's kind of hard to see because it's a black mask. So, but I'm kind of getting Onua Metru vibes from 2004 in this mask, kind of like I got Nokama Metru vibes from Gali this year. So, and here's the golden version of the mask. Here they are together, and I really like this mask. There's not as much translucent coloring on this one as there is some of the others. So we can go ahead and pop that on there. And because I've done this with all the other Toa, let's see how last year's Onua looks with this year's mask. That's cool. For some reason, this year's masks just look really cool on last year's figures. Although, oops, and there goes. So, while last year's Onua was kind of back heavy and tended to fall backward, this year's is front heavy and kind of falls forward. So that's something interesting. But as I was about to say, I do really like last year's mask as well, I think. And continuing the tradition of dropping masks in the floor. There. This review is going swimmingly. At least, I think maybe this Onua does stand up a bit easier because of his gigantic gorilla feet. So, that's pretty much it for Onua. He now wears his golden mask of unity, which will allow him to combine with Terrak, the creature of Earth. But that is not going to be in this review. That is going to be in the review for Terrak. So you want my thoughts on how their Unity mode is, then you'll want to watch the Terrak review when it comes up. But what do I think of Onua as he is? I really like Onua this year. I liked him last year. And I think that I just don't know which one I prefer. I think I might like this one a bit more just because of the added drill stud shooter thing. I just think that's really cool. So, and of course the mask is really nice, and overall the 2016 Bionicle sets have just been really great. So if Onua interests you in any way and you can find him, then I suggest you do pick him up because he's a great figure, as are all the Bionicle sets from 2016. So that's pretty much it for this review. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Remember to follow me on Twitter. That link is in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.